So over the weekend, April Fools happened, and there were a lot of crazy videos on YouTube. I made a video called What Ruined Saberspark, and some networks actually did some things on TV. And Cartoon Network did a thing where they had a bunch of their shows that had googly eyes all over the characters. That was funny, but something that surprised everybody was Adult Swim premiered Rick and Morty Season 3 for the first episode on loop until midnight. And nobody was expecting that. The fans of Rick and Morty had been asking where is Season 3 for the longest time, and we finally get it. The first episode, at least. We still have to wait until summer until the rest of the episodes come out. So the last time I talked about Rick and Morty, I reviewed it back in 2015. And that's back when I fell in love with the show because I love how it shows that you can do anything with animation. And this season premiere definitely doesn't disappoint. It's just as crazy as the previous two seasons. If you haven't seen the episode yet, go watch it before watching my thoughts on it. So the episode has two plots, one with Rick trying to get out of his mental prison while these like Galactic Federation people are trying to mine his mind for information. They have this projected reality inside of his brain where Rick is being interrogated by one of the fly-looking aliens that we've seen before. And it's crazy how Rick can see through so much bullshit that he just makes up stuff. We saw that in the simulation episode back in the first season, but in this one, it like takes it to another level. Rick first gets out of his own body while his brain is being melted into one of the fly aliens, and then like projects his mind into another Rick from the Council of Ricks, and jumps from Rick to Rick until he can save Morty and Summer. Because Morty and Summer are trying to get Rick back, mainly Summer because she's concerned that Rick is gone. Morty is sort of over it, he's just mad at Rick. Morty and Summer actually get the portal gun from the dead Rick that was buried in the backyard and go through these familiar dimensions we've been to. And Morty actually goes to the dimension that he's originally from. You know, the one that was all Cronenberged up. I was watching this premiere with Saber at the convention I was at over the weekend while this was going on. And I was like, oh shit, they're making a lot of callbacks here. And I was trying to explain to Saber like where these things are from because it had been a while since he had seen the original episodes. So I think it's pretty cool that they've intertwined a lot of this continuity into the show. Eventually we get to a point where everything sort of gets back to normal. It seems like that might happen with every finale and premiere of a season, but they do it in such a ridiculous way. And I gotta mention it, the Mulan sauce, like somebody on McDonald's actually said on Twitter that they're considering bringing it back for the live-action remake when that comes out. Somebody was saying that, like, this is just a ploy for Justin Roiland to get the Mulan sauce back. Like the entire show of Rick and Morty is just a ploy to get that Mulan sauce. So anyway, the premiere of Rick and Morty was great. I loved it. It's going to be a while before we get new episodes, but it's going to be closer than we were anticipating. We've waited a long time for Season 3. We can wait a few months for the rest of the episodes. So if you've seen the Season 3 premiere of Rick and Morty, tell me what you thought down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, by now we're getting a bit used to winter. We're like soldiers in the middle of a campaign, growing hardened to discomfort and better able to